Welcome back to the ReBuild Shop. We're just going to be doing a quick update today, give you an idea of what we've been doing. I know sometimes it seems like this is taking forever, and it kind of is, but the work is kind of laborious, a lot of repetition, a lot of fitting, and then taking down and then refitting the parts. So, but anyways, here's a quick update. So we're working on the trailing edge. And we had made all the ribs previously months ago, and now we're starting to put the ribs up in place, putting them exactly where we need them to be, and also putting in the stringers that join them from port to starboard. And once these parts are in place, we'll be able to start skinning. So we have about another 6 more ribs to go, and then we'll be able to start skinning. There's a lot of, it's very fiddly, and later on in the video we'll show you how we're trying to make sure that the trailing edge is as true as possible. People's eyes are pretty good. We don't want people to look at this trailing edge and see a wave or things that are out of position. So we want to get as precise as we possibly can, and we're using the laser level to do that, and we'll show that in a minute. So these ribs now are in their final position, and the stringers are in their final position too. They've all been riveted, at least up to this point, and that's what we've been working on. Also, we've been working on some flap parts that we'll show you later on, and a bunch of ribs, and we talked a little bit about those in previous videos, but we'll show you a little more in depth in that regard. So in order to make the trailing edge look true, we have to be able to line each one of these ribs up in space. Now there's a drawing that we'll show you on the video. There's a point in space on each one of these ribs. So it's not actually on the rib, it's in relation to the rib. So I had to make this jig, and this basically has a crosshairs on it. So what I'll do is for each rib, I put the gizmo in place, and the laser level has to hit the crosshairs. And if the rib is on the crosshairs, then I know we've got the right height and we've got the right distance from the rear spar. So each one of these ribs is done the same way. So this one we just put up again. So it was down, then it was up again, then down, but this is going to be its final position. So right now it's too low. So what we'll do, we'll adjust it, and we'll fix it into position with the bolts in a few moments. But this is our target for each rib, and as long as we're on that target, the trailing edge is going to look true when we get the skin on it. So while some of the team members are working on the trailing edge, we've got other team members fabricating the parts for the flaps. The original flap, each rib was made out of 3 parts, 1, 2, and 3, and we've been using hammer forms to form the parts. These are the raw parts as they come out of the form. We've now got enough flaring tools now so we can flare all these holes, and we have to make about 40 to 50 of these ribs altogether. Then we have to make a long jig to hold all these in place while we rivet them all together to make one. It's about a 11-foot flap from end to end. That's going to be a chore. That'll be on the next video. Well, thanks for tuning in again. Remember, subscribe, like, and share all the videos. Very important. Thanks for supporting our project. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for watching the video all the way through. Much appreciated. We'll see you next time.
Hi everybody, it's Karl Kjarsgaard reporting to you from airplanehunters.org, and we're excited to start this new set of programs for a very exciting adventure this summer and beyond. as project manager for this historic project, saving a Halifax bomber from underwater off the coast of Sweden. We've got a great team. Scott, we've had a hell of a good busy week and a very good day today to kind of get the ball rolling. And here we are and I call it Fort Knox. You can call it whatever you want, but I call it Fort Knox. And it's a beautiful 60 by 40 foot brand new rebuild hangar. And I'm glad I could help, but you guys did most of the sweating and lifting and moving. But how do you feel about it this week?
I'm really, really pleased. When we first started the project, we had the 1,000 square feet, which was great. But it was obvious after a couple of years that we were going to need some more space. And, everything just seemed to fall in place. I heard about Arnprior when I mentioned to them that we were thinking of establishing a presence here. They were all in, very supportive, and you can tell by the way we've been treated today.
Oh yeah.
So and here we are. The contractor doing things on time, on budget. The weather is participating. Everything just seemed to come together. It's been extremely hectic though, and in my personal and professional life as well. There's an awful lot going on, but we managed to make it happen. And Monday we got the major components moved over, and that was the first big hurdle. The primary objective of this shop is to rebuild the Halifax bomber. We've spread things out for today so people can have a look and walk around and look at the items, but we have so much more room here than we did at the other shop. I'm really, really pleased, really happy with the result. Looking forward to setting up the workstations now where we can actually get some work done. And there'll be workstations and work tables and storage facilities over on your left. We now have completed 1.5 sections of intermediate wing. The one on your right, the port side, it's been fully skinned and it's complete virtually. And then the one on the left is ready for skinning, or will be ready for skinning in a couple of months once we get moved in and all set up. We had the Russ Bannock presentation of the plaque just today, and that was a wonderful thing to attend. Russ Bannock is one of my heroes when it comes to World War II aviation, Canadian aviation. He was a phenomenal man, and it's a real pleasure and honor to be residing on an airport where he worked and flew. And I'm very, very, very honored to share the same little piece of property with him. A few days ago, on last Monday, we moved the aircraft parts up from Ottawa, and it went very smoothly, but there were a couple of minor problems, and the two wing sections had to be kind of strapped together. And I was a little worried that something may have got bent. And the reason why I'm so worried is because it's taken us 6 years to get where we're at. And, we were joking that if we bent something, we don't want to have to take it all apart and start all over again. No, we start over again. Start all over again. Start de-riveting, man.
Oh, no.
Get at her.
Horror.
Get at her.
Horrors.
1,000 or more rivets to de-rivet.
Tens of thousands.
I'm sure it's fine. In any event, we had a good laugh. How am I feeling? Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. But I'm really looking forward to getting back at it.
Sure, yeah, and there's a lot of organization of shuffling things around till you're happy with what you want. And what I liked about today was that we had the RCAF in attendance.
That's a great question, and I think it's so important because we were just talking about over the other ceremony, because we've lost or are going to lose most of these people that are our physical, tangible connection to what happened in these airplanes, 70, 80 years ago. So I think the more we can do to restore airplanes like this and get the youth of Canada even just to be around them and touch them and understand, and figure out how to tell those stories, even though we've lost those veterans, that is so important to creating that you need to know where you come from in order to know where you're going, and yeah, that's important.
And I will add, hang on to your roots.
Yeah.
We had some beautiful aircraft. It sort of is the icing on the cake of success, is that, hey, people are noticing. We've got a hell of a team. We've got great potential. And if Karl can just go out and get those more of those dang Halifax parts for you, then you can keep the production line going.
Yeah, no, it's step by step.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just appear out of nowhere and have a you know, the most perfect shop with the most perfect equipment and the most perfect people to work for you. It's step by step. And you're absolutely right. This will give us a greater presence, get the word out. Maybe others will step up and say, hey, you guys are serious. You guys, you know, you need some help, and I can help you out, right? Whether it's financially or work-wise or skill-wise. No, I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. And who knows? You know, I think the airport obviously is happy to have us, and there's more opportunities on this airport as well going forward, right? So we're not stuck just in this facility either. There's always room for further expansion, right?
Yeah.
So absolutely, no, very pleased.
There's 434 Squadron launching in Yorkshire, England.
Isn't it something? It's a great picture.
And here's the interesting story, is we have the exact duplicate photo at Bomber Command Museum in Nanton. And we love that photo, so we put it up there, right, on the wall. And 5 minutes after we put it up, a lady walks around the corner, her very first time to Nanton ever. And she comes walking around the corner and she goes, she says, that's my dad.
No.
Yeah. And he was with 434 Squadron during the war, and they had that photo at home.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Fantastic.
So
You can't just make these up.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
and I think it's cool. See the flight crew over there
Yep.
on the other side of the
got it.
bomber waiting to launch. So I really liked it. So
It's beautiful.
yeah. You know, this phrase just keeps rolling around in my head. We're saving history and we're making history because there's nobody else in the world that's putting together a Halifax heavy bomber. It's us guys.
Exactly. No, for sure. And who knows? Maybe we'll be able to help others, you know, with their projects going forward.
Well,
but,
okay, folks, remember, we got an extra set of main spars and we got an extra center section that could be another Halifax. So if you want to talk to somebody about Halifaxes, you can talk to me or Scott. Let's keep rolling, and it's a real pleasure to work with you and the team.
likewise, Karl.
Hey.